Hi, my name is John Caleb. I'm doing tutorial about human resource and workplace tips. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly consider subscribing to my channel, and also please engage me on comment section. I'll be very glad to answer your question, and also I'll be very glad to engage you in through the comment section. Anxiety is common issue, and in fact most people will experience anxiety at some point or in their lives. And also we need to know that anxiety is usually arise at the time of uncertainties, and also when something new if there is something new and we don't know how to frame it, or we don't know how where to reference for. So this one can cause anxiety, and we all know that the effect of anxiety can make us not to be productive in our workplace, and also it can also affect our mental health. So it is important for us to know on how to manage the symptoms of anxiety. In this video, I'm going to show you some few tips on how you can manage symptoms of anxiety. Tip number one is you need to try as much as possible to eat healthy. Consider avoiding foods such as sugar and also caffeine, because this one will worsen the feeling of anxiety. So also if you are taking alcohol, and also if you are taking cigarettes, you need to cut down totally on this usage of such kind of cigarette and alcohol, because this one will worsen the feeling. Try as much as possible, if you can, to eat healthy, because it will help you to reduce the feeling of anxiety. Number two, you need to get physical. Regular exercise has been proven to reduce anxiety. If you can try to get outside your home or your office to walk a little bit for like 10 or 20 minutes, or you need to do some gentle exercise at home, it will boost your body immunity, and also it will promote better sleeping habit. So try as much as possible to get physical. Try to do exercise if you are feeling if you have the feeling of anxiety, or you're feeling anxious. You need to get physical. Tip number three that you need to learn is that you need to know your triggers. You need to know what is that triggers you, what is that is making you anxious. So once you get to know your triggers, is when you can know on how to deal with it, or is when you can know on how you can go about it, or how to manage it. So if it is about news that you are trying to that tries to make you anxious, try to limit how much news you follow, even in social media, through the Instagram, through the Twitter and all that, or even the Facebook. Try as much as possible to limit yourself. Also, you need to try to limit yourself on the screen time, because sometimes the news we get through the scrolling of the social media can make us to be anxious. So it is important for somebody to know the triggers. Once you know the triggers, it will help you to manage. So if you feel anxious anytime or at any particular moment, you need to try to know what is this that triggers me to get anxious. What is this one that is makes me to feel this way? And once you know that, it will help you to know how you can manage it. So it is important to know your triggers. Number four, that is also important, you need to make time for yourself. Finding times for the things that helps you unwind can help to relieve the feeling of anxiety. So you need to try as much as possible to get time for yourself. If you can do this by meditation, just sit somewhere for 10 or 15 minutes, try to reflect your life, try to think about yourself, and this one will help you to relieve the feeling of anxiety. And also try to do some breathing exercise, because this one also can also help you to whenever you feel anxious. So when you feel anxious, try to do breathing exercise. You can breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in for sometimes like for 5 or 10 minutes, or even 7 minutes. This one will help you to relieve you from the feeling of anxiety. Last but not the least, you need to talk about it. Try not to bottle up any feeling of anxiety. Don't try to keep it for yourself, because once you keep it for yourself, it will escalate to another level. It will graduate to another level. So once you feel anxious about something, try to talk about it. You can do this you can reach out to your close friends. You can also reach out to the people in your family that you trust with your issues. You can get to them, and then they will help you on how to manage this, and you will no longer feel anxious the way you used to. So it is important for us to know on how we can deal with this, because anxiety and depression is real, and people are dying because of these things. So it is important for us to talk about mental health at this particular time. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for subscribing if you have subscribed. But if you have not subscribed, or this is your first time, please subscribe to my channel, and also turn on the notification bell, so that anytime that I upload a video, you will be notified, and then we learn together. Don't forget to engage me through the comment section. I will be very glad to answer your questions, and also I'll be very glad to communicate to you on